But that is not really what I wanted to talk about. I want to talk about the critical issue of independent electoral commissioners. As you know that this regime, which came into power through the rigging of the elections, is now hell-bent in trying to send home the commissioners who stood firm on the platform of the truth. And we have said that this is not going to be acceptable. The people of Kenya will not accept it because it is now known worldwide that these people lost elections badly and that they told these elections. But now we cannot accept that on top of that they will add insult to injury by sending away these other commissioners and then imposing on Kenyans a user-friendly commission to them. This is not acceptable. And therefore we have said we are going to consult widely with the people of Kenya. We will begin in Nairobi on Wednesday. We will have a meeting with the people of Nairobi at Kamkunji grounds to ask them if they accept that these commissioners should go home. We will then do the same thing in Mombasa. We'll do the same thing in Nakuru. We do the same thing in Kisumu, do the same thing in Kakamega, because an independent electoral commission is the referee. It cannot be appointed by a player. So we will not allow the Kenya-Kwisha regime to impose a commission on the people of Kenya. That is not acceptable. End of statement.
The same people are asking the people of Kenya to go back to the streets because Parliament is doing its work and is an independent institution. If they want the people of Kenya to go to the streets, they must lead by example. Because these people who want our children to go to the streets have organized and arranged for their children to go and serve in the East African Legislative Assembly in Arusha. So we are asking them, if you want street protests, it is okay. But for them to take place, let your daughter come from Arusha, let your son come from Arusha, and physically lead the demonstrations, and the rest of Kenyans can follow.
My deputy has said there is a bit of noise, but you know, this is, everybody is doing their job, I think. I think the opposition is doing their job. The executive we will do our job. The judiciary will do their job. But as the Bible says, all works well for the good of those who trust in Jesus. I am sure that all these will work well. And we shouldn't forget that the building of the wall, by Nehemiah, was it? Continued even as Sanballat and Tobias were talking. So never mind Sanballat, never mind Tobias. Let us focus, and we will build the walls of our nation.
Ndugu yangu, kwani hizi app za loans natakaje ndio anipe loan?
Sasa nikuulize ndugu yangu, unataka kufanya nini yodo?
Nataka ku expand business, nitaweka gari nyingine.
Oh, sasa bro, acha nikueleze. Kuna app inaitwa VIP. Unaona sasa, ukiwa na hii app, ni app yenye inakusaidia kumanage busy yako. Sasa wewe kama mse wa taxi, ukimanage transactions zako through VIP for the next 3 months, unaweza get access to loan.
Alright.
Na pia kulingana na design yenye unakopa na unalipa hiyo loan, wanaweza kupatia pia access to a better handsome amount ya loan. Unanipata ndugu yangu?
Nakupata. Hiyo kwanza iko verified.
Kabisa. Sasa download Vibe leo na expand biz yako in the next 3 months, au sio?
Kabisa bana, hata niweke sahi.